A theater is set up, all the equipment ready. Surgeons are at hand, but just who is on the operation table? The red Irish, a fish. You see, there's a slight complication with her. She has a complication called egg binding, and without this surgery, she could die. First, she is put on anesthesia. Then later, she is opened up, and the surgery can begin. Instead of the normal oxygen tank and flow, she is constantly in a flow of water. This water also contains some anesthesia, so she can remain asleep while the operation proceeds. Then the operation can continue. After the operation, she is sewn up and then closed to be released to the sick bay to heal. The city of Atlanta in the United States houses the largest aquarium, the Georgia Aquarium, that attracts several tourists, but perhaps unknown to most of them is what happens behind the scenes. Tell us a bit about what goes on behind you here in this, what looks like a surgery room.
Well, this is actually part of our hospital. It's an area of the aquarium that most people really don't consider too much. And part of the care of the animals occasionally involves treating the sick. And in addition to the labs, we have 2 different labs in here, as well as a medical records area, just like a hospital would. We have a pharmacy in here. And behind you is the surgical suite. And as you can see, a lot of the things in here look very, very familiar, things that you would find in a regular hospital. But sometimes the dimensions are a little bigger than you would find due to the size of the animals and whatnot here. So that's what goes on in here.
So what if you have a toothache or want a regular cleaning? Well, you need not worry, like this sea otter who was in for her regular checkup and cleaning. Care is given as her teeth are cleaned. You see, she must be in tip-top shape. We do not want any pieces of meat remaining stuck between her teeth. After this is done, she is then released back and monitored. Now, this happens to most of the animals. Here, attention and care is given to them.
From the 65 habitats out on the main floor, we do over 3,000 water tests a week there. And we're checking for a number of different things just to make sure the water quality is perfect and that the fish are healthy as a result.
The aquarium is the home to several fish species, from the grand white whale to the sea otters. You see, the beauty of the seas is showcased. So right now we are in the Ocean Voyager. This is the Ocean Voyager Theater, where you get a chance to see some of the aquatic life that is in this 23 million liters habitat. Of course, it also houses 4 whale sharks. A quick question you might be wondering is, can they get over to this side? Well, they can't, because this particular glass is not really glass. It is made of acrylic. Now, this acrylic is 2 feet thick. So that is what we're looking at right there, 2 feet all the way from here to here, and it is 17 times stronger than glass. So to answer your question, no, they cannot come over to this side. And when the atmosphere and the conditions are just right, well, the inevitable happens. And if you visit the area, you'll have a chance to see this firsthand. So most fish are used to being here. But for other kinds of fish, this is the place to be, because you'll have a home, friends, and a hospital. And so there you have it. We have taken you inside various parts of the Georgia Aquarium. Of course, it is one of the largest aquariums in the world, home to the largest habitat. And so much goes into planning and taking care of the animals here. Probably something we as humans can also borrow a leaf from. Reporting for Citizen TV from the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Willie Strabo.